guys, what is up? So on today's episode of Full Throttle, we have got a vehicle that is discounted this week. We have got the Armoured Kuruma. Now, this is anyone who was on the old gen of GTA Online, you know that this is a GTA Online classic. For those of you who don't know, who may have joined at the beginning of the new gen or about halfway through, or recently starting now, if you hear stories of the Armoured Kuruma and you don't actually understand why, because you're used to the Oppressor Mark IIs and the Deluxos and everything, back in the day we didn't have vehicles that had boosts or could jump or had missiles, really. The only ones we had, I believe, were aircrafts that could fire rockets. I mean, we did have the Guardian, where you could stand on the back and ragdoll was disabled on it, so you could stand on the back completely and not fall off no matter how fast you were going. But the Armoured Kuruma was an OP vehicle, mainly because, unlike the Oppressor Mark II, the homing rockets that your player has on them does not have the accuracy or the mobility equal to the Oppressor Mark II missiles or Runa 2000. Now, customization wise for this vehicle, it's not great, but you've got your standard primary, secondary and carbon variant bumpers, along with different options of spoilers, again along with the primary, secondary or carbon, and also with the skirts. The primary colour covers most of, well, the sides of the car mainly, and the hood. The secondary colour covers the roof, windows, or the armour plating around the windows anyway, and obviously the secondary coloured selected options being the bumper, skirts or spoilers, including two the little covers that come under the head and rear lights. Performance wise, it's not fast, I'm going to say. I mean, it's definitely not a competitor when it comes to the stunt races when the sports class. However, we will be going through some of the details while we do the test lap. So it's got quite a bit of understeer. If you don't know what understeer is, that is when you turn the wheel of the car and for some reason it turns, but it's not turning tight enough. So you turn the wheel all the way, but the car continues to kind of go forward, which means that you have to kind of slow down a bit more to be able to go around tight turns, which can obviously be a major difference when it comes to racing. If you go around a corner and you clip something on the wheels, say you're going left and you clip something on the left wheels, you probably, chances are, you're going to go on two wheels. And if you don't correct it, then you will roll. Like there's no saving it. You're going to roll and you're going to screw up your time. But other than that, like I said, it's not a fast car, but here is the lap time. can't actually remember what the lap time was, but I know it wasn't quick. I think it was like it was definitely 140 something. I know that. But no, I don't think it was quick at all. But yeah, I mean it's a cheap car anyway because it was old gen prices. So I'd say 40% off. Get it because it's still a fun little car. Very nostalgic to most players, and it's just a fun little addition, especially with the different colours, different areas where the colours are. You can get some pretty decent, like funny ones, some cool ones, and all that. But there is also a civilian version of this, which I think, going by the stats, when you select a vehicle for a race, if they're correct in any way, the civilian version is actually quicker, which kind of makes sense, being the armoured one would be more heavy because of all the armour in. But I'll let you guys decide what you want to do with that. So obviously leave a like if this was helpful in any way. Leave a comment if you enjoyed the Kuruma when it first came out, if you have any memories of that, or if you're planning on probably getting it. And obviously if you do go ahead and continue to enjoy, then do not forget to subscribe along with pressing the notification bell to be notified of any future updates or videos I unleash into the channel. And I will see you all in the next one.